guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca. I am a Scentsy fragrance consultant, and we're going to go through a walk down or a stroll through Stars Hollow. All right, so I really wanted to do a video on my cold sniffs on this collection, but life was lifing and I never got around to it. So I am going to do my warm reviews of the full collection. I got through all the bars, and so hopefully you'll enjoy this video. If you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being on this scented journey with me. All right, so the very first bar that I warmed was a Dragonfly Inn. I thought this was delicious on cold sniff, and I still do. It's very fruity. I will go ahead and give you the scent notes on this one. It is crisp red apples, lush plum, cozy flannel, and red oak. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful fragrance, but there's one thing. It's too light. It didn't perform at all. At all. The only way I could smell it is if I literally put my nose into the wax dish. I was so disappointed, because I surely thought this was going to end up in my club, but it's not going to. I am so disappointed. I love fruity fragrances, and this is just so beautiful. It's just the combination just smells so great, but it didn't perform for me. So let me just put this out there. Even though Dragonfly Inn did not perform for me, that doesn't mean it's not going to perform for you. But I wish Scentsy would start really having the field, us consultants, test out these bars before they bring them out. And another thing, let me know if you agree, I really wish that they would come out with a list if a bar is going to be light, medium, or big and bold, because then it would help me know what I want to purchase as a consumer, because sometimes I just get so disappointed in getting a bar that smells wonderful on cold, but then when I go to warm it, I'm disappointed because it didn't perform. So where did I warm this bar? I warmed 4 cubes in my bathroom in the Mod Warmer, which is a beast of a performer, and then the 4 cubes in my bedroom in the Time to Unwind, and I didn't smell it. Now that one is a 20-watt warmer. The Mod Warmer, I am not sure. It's plastic, but it performs great. I didn't really even smell it in the bathroom, so it was a major disappointment for me. So that was Dragonfly Inn. Now you can try it if you want, but I don't know if it's going to perform. Okay, so then the next one that I tried, and I probably don't need the readers for this one, it's pretty self-explanatory. We went with Luke's Diner, dark roast coffee and cream. I did this in the kitchen. I did 2 warmers, the Shining Bright warmer and the new, I don't know the name of it. I might have it down here. Oh yeah, Harvest Bounty. So I put it in the Harvest Bounty and the Shine Bright warmer. I did the full bar, the 8 cubes. This is the first coffee fragrance I've ever melted in my whole life. Scentsy wax, non-Scentsy wax. This is going to have to be the, I guess you would say, I'm trying to think of the words, but let's just say I've never warmed coffee fragrances before. This one was a big, bold powerhouse. It went throughout the whole house. Now, you'd think I'd be happy. No, I'm not into coffee fragrances. I don't like the smell of coffee. So this one, if you like the smell of coffee, you have to get this. If you don't want to get the full collection, put this in an In-N-Out Club. It is a powerhouse. The way this performed is how I would like every single bar to perform. This bar, you could probably smell it down 6 houses down. It was a banger. It was a firework. It was a boomer. It performed wonderfully. It's just I don't like the smell of coffee. I really don't. I'll drink an iced latte once in a while, but do not put coffee on in the morning when I'm visiting because it's not going to be pleasant. I don't like waking up to that smell. I know I probably am the only one in the world, universe, that feels that way, but I just don't like the smell of coffee going. So Luke's Diner, oh my gosh, I would say this is a 10 out of a 10 for performance, but as far as scent preference for me, I would never warm it again. I think it would be great if you could mix it maybe with the next bar that I'm going to talk about that I warmed is Harvest Festival. That Luke's Diner, I only probably had it on for a day and a half, just so I could see if it still kept its scent throw, and it did. So then I did the Stars Hollow Harvest Festival in my, I call it open concept, but it's like a big rectangle. And I did this throughout 3 warmers. I had it going in the mini warmer in the front of the house, the entranceway. That was like that everything spice and nice mini warmer. Then I had it in the mid-grove warmer and then in the Snoopy Woodstock pumpkin warmer. So I spread out this in 3 warmers. Harvest Festival Stars Hollow. Let me give you the scent notes. Ground cinnamon, brown sugar, and buttery vanilla. I did not get any buttery vanilla. The first 2 days, I've had this going for 3 days, believe it or not. It's another great performer. Not as bold as Luke's Diner, but this is a nice, strong, medium to strong bar. I did enjoy it. It was a little dry for me. I kind of like my fragrances a little fruity and sweet, you could say. This had like a dry tone to it, and maybe dry isn't the right word. Let me know what you think that word would be. But great performer. I'd say medium to strong. I did not get any buttery vanilla, which is a good thing because I really don't like bakery fragrances. The first day and a half to 2 days, I got a lot of caramel, believe it or not. And there's no caramel in here, right? No, brown sugar. No, it wasn't brown sugar that I got because I could get that out of Frights and Delights. But so caramel forward for me for about a day and a half. And then last night I decided to take it out because I just really wasn't feeling it anymore. I like to change my wax every 2 to 3 days, sometimes every day, depending on what mood I'm in or depending on the weather. If it's really, really cold out, then yeah, I want a spicier fragrance. But if it's really hot out and really warm, I am not going to want to be warming, Frights and Delights. So yesterday night, I decided to just go ahead and take it out because it was overstaying its welcome, basically. So I could have probably kept it going today, but today I went ahead and changed out not the warmers, but the wax, and put some of my brick of black raspberry vanilla in to cleanse kind of the house and just kind of give it that fruity fragrance. So, but last night it kind of was going towards, I guess, the cinnamon. Because I kept on, when I would get a whiff of it, I would think I was cooking, what's that stuff? That breakfast food. It was just in my head. French toast. I kept on smelling French toast. And I'm like, the cinnamon is coming out. So the top note to me was like a caramel, but it was probably the brown sugar or the buttery vanilla, but I didn't smell it. Then comes out the cinnamon. So it is a great performer. I wouldn't say it was a banger like Luke's Diner. Luke's Diner, hands down got an A+. But it was great, just not a Becca fragrance. Let's just put it like that. So the last collection in this series is I Smelled Snow. I smell snow. Well, I did smell the snow. Does that even make sense? No. We're going on. Very nice and pretty fragrance on cold. If you have warmed, I'm Snow Over It. There's another bar that we had last year that is similar to this. That's kind of what I get on it. I think the other bars performed better. This one I also did in the bathroom. I did 1 cube in one of my mini warmers. And then the other 4 cubes were in the Time to Unwind in my bedroom. And let's just say it was another light performer. Very, very pretty, but very muted. This is Winter Air, Frosted Mint, Vanilla Blossoms, and Soft Cashmere. I don't know what cashmere smells like. I don't get any vanilla. I basically got the Winter Air in the mint. Now, the mint, it's not toothpastey mint. To me, it was more of a buttermint. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful fragrance, but it just did not give me what I was looking for. And so I got disappointed. So I took it out and I put in last night, I think, the Cinderella bar. And that is a banger, and that is going throughout the whole house. So, but that was the Gilmore Girls collection here. This fragrance collection is still available. You can get the full collection, and it comes in this cute little box. And it does have the fragrance notes on there, which I love. And then it kind of gives you the iconic Stars Hollow, town square. If you don't want to get the full wax collection, you can do a Scentsy club and do an in and out club and just put the bars in of your liking. You can do that like for a monthly, let it bill out, and then you can go in and cancel it, or keep it in there if you like it. But I think even though it didn't perform good for me, the Dragonfly In, I may just purchase 1 more bar and let it cure for a bit and maybe warm it in 6 months because it smelled so good. But as far as cold sniffs, warm reviews, I would say Luke's Diner, hands down, was number 1. Number 2, Harvest Festival. Number 3 would be the I Smell Snow, and then Dragonfly In, which fell on the floor. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts if you warmed this wax, what bars you think you might add to club, if any. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the comments. And I just appreciate you being on this scented journey. So make sure you got that notification bell on so the next time I post a video, you'll be able to watch it and review it with me. Have a great day, and don't forget, change your wax.